Hi, I wanted to give you a little more information about me. I've been working here at Lenoir-Rhyne University since fall of 2012, and I am based on the Asheville campus, even though I teach only in fully online programs. I coordinate the Master of Arts in Community College Administration program, and this was the very first fully online program offered here at Lenoir-Rhyne University. This program helps those who are already working at a community college to move into more of an administrative role. And this is a program designed for faculty or staff. I also coordinate an MA in leadership, and that program is designed for folks who are working in a nonprofit sector or perhaps in a business area, and they don't really want an MBA but have decided that a master's degree in leadership better suits their needs. This is also an excellent degree for folks who want a master's degree, but not necessarily in the same area in which they obtained their undergraduate degree. For example, folks who are in health sciences may want to move into a leadership role, but not necessarily do further study in radiography or nursing. The third program that I coordinate is a master's degree in university leadership, and that is designed for folks already working at a four-year institution who want to take on a few more leadership roles. All three of these programs are fully online, and I have students from as far away as New York and Vermont. Prior to coming to Lenoir-Rhyne, I worked at Old Dominion University for 12 years, and during that time I worked in both face-to-face settings as well as distance-based. I coordinated the undergraduate human services program there, and we had 600 students, 400 of whom were at a distance and 200 were face-to-face. And that was an interesting position because I had to make sure that the quality of the courses that we broadcast and that we offered online were equal to that of the face-to-face courses for accreditation reasons. So that provided some interesting challenges. I taught in a master's in higher ed program there, and then I spent the majority of my time there teaching in the community college leadership doctoral program, where I had students, again, from across the nation, some as far away as Washington State, and I supervised them through their dissertation. So working with students at a distance, doing writing and research offered some interesting challenges as well. Prior to working at Old Dominion University, I was at a community college in Virginia, and that was Paul D. Camp Community College. I was there for 18 years and served in a variety of areas as an instructor, a counselor, coordinated a variety of grants, provided support services to students. And before that, I taught in a local high school in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So I've taught at a variety of levels, both face-to-face and online. When I was at the community college, I was asked to design an online course for them in English. And this was at the time when Blackboard was free. It was when it had just been, I guess, developed and anyone could sign up and use Blackboard. So I've been designing distance-based courses for quite some time, and I've seen a lot of changes in the technology, and I really enjoy working with the technology and figuring out ways to use it to help better deliver content and help me to teach and my students to learn. And now let's look in more detail at this specific course. Let's look at this summer's course in more detail. As you know, we are currently housing 657 and 658 in the same module in Canvas, and the purpose for doing so is to make sure that you have access to everything you need from 657 while you are working in 658. Since these are companion courses, we wanted to make sure that you had the ability to go back and forth to use resources and just make sure you were able to answer all of your questions. So this may seem a little tricky at first as you are working through this particular course. So I thought I would introduce you to it. All right, those of you who are in 657 and 658 then will be working through two different modules. Those of you in 658 only are accessing only one module. So let's take a look at the rest of this home page. These are links. If you click on this, you will automatically go to 657. This will automatically take you to 658. And then here's information with regards to Dr. Linton and information with regards to me. Notice we both have blogs, and you may want to spend some time looking at what we have written. All right, you can get to 658 either by clicking here or by clicking up here. And I'm just going to click on this for right now. Notice there is a link to the syllabus, an explanation of what you'll be doing in this course. One of the first items you will be doing is within the next week, you will need to schedule a meeting with me, a video conference with me, anytime between 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. and we will work through this course together. We'll talk about your individual pathways, making sure you understand how this particular course will work. You have a meet and greet, and your major assignments for this course include a blueprint, which is a planning document, a splash page. You'll be doing Think Aloud peer reviews of each other's work. You'll be designing an orientation module with a peer review. You'll be choosing a path, which I'll talk about a little later, doing peer reviews of that, and then a reflective blog post. Just to remind you that there are course resources available for you, all sorts of information to help you as you are doing your design work in this course. So make sure that you spend time reviewing those. There are technology resources as well. We've tried to provide as much information as possible to help you be successful as you create your online course or unit. So make sure you spend time reviewing this particular course. Now, for those of you who are in 657 and 658, you will want to make sure that you take a look at the 657-658 interactive course calendar. That will help you to better organize your time and will show which items you need to complete for 657 and which for 658. And some of these are scheduled to be completed at the same time. We have built these two courses to be companions so that the reading you're doing in one will help you with regards to the readings for the other. So you will want to make sure that you stick with that calendar. You need to know that those of you in 657 and 658 have a different schedule from those who are in 657. So concentrate only on this calendar and then making sure that you go through all of the items in the 658 module. It may sound confusing at first, but you and I will go through this together, and I think that once you get started, this will be very easy for you to work through and to understand. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, and I would be happy to respond. Thank you.